Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm like, welcome to my page. Welcome to my page. Which I talk about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means there's something very, 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 very fucking important. And these videos are not important to fucking liberals, libertards, beta males, effeminates, people who like to use drugs, smoke, you got tattoos, you wear shades at night, you wear your hat on backwards, shit like that. These videos are not for the general masses of asses, and I'm sorry to say that's just what I want in my videos. Got it? Capiche? Capiche, okay? If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast fest, you put that shit down below. Now, this video is going to be about, this will be my last video, okay? Putting my shit private. I'm going to have to put it on private because it is one thing. The spirits has told me to do this, all right? And usually when my daughters are held in captivity, the world suffers, all right? I'm sorry, it's just out of my hands. Okay, because I'm going through some situation with the CPS and everything else. And so I believe that I'm doing this for my safety and my privacy. And I'm going to have to put my videos on private for only particular individuals to see. Okay, and you're going to have to pay. There'll be a paywall. Because what I teach on my internet, my YouTube, my TikTok is completely, unique. It's just different because I always got something to say and I'm a conversationalist. But when the CPS gets involved in your life and then you don't know what to do, you basically have to protect yourself. Everything is about protecting yourself and covering your own ass. You're going to have standards, guys. This is a message for you guys. And for you women, you need wisdom. You need an education. Okay, men really just need to focus on getting their money up and their health up. Your health is first. Health is more important than wealth. You see my teeth here? Indigo right there, that color. But if my daughters don't get returned to me by October 27th, I'm going to have to put everything on private. I'm going to have to leave groups and stuff like that because my information is too valuable. And what I mean by valuable is this unique. Most people will not accept the information because they're not ready. And the world needs to suffer in order to learn the lesson, the valuable lesson that I teach. And though some of my message has been spread out there, fairly thin, and some guys is picking up on it, I encourage you guys to do the things that I'm doing as well. Like when I talk about things that most guys should be doing and most women should be doing, it's not usually heard abroad. It's not heard through the social media well until it's too late, right? Like Trump is cutting off SNAP benefits, and I told you guys to start talking about the paternity fraud thing, which goes on all across the United States, where women taking advantage of the system more likely because they're the bigger pimps. I've already said this many times before. When life gives you lemons, they said make babies. So you guys are gonna have to keep your seeds in your pecker in your pants. All right. Now I know a lot of you guys are millennials and you're emotional. You don't like education. You thinking I'm talking nonsense, but I have to go incognito. Okay, because the spirits are speaking to me, not like most of you people out there. I make plenty of videos, but I'm not going to commit suicide or sacrifice myself as being a martyr because I'm suffering. No, I have to do this because of the Holy Spirit, which does not exist in most of you people. Everyone has the God particle, but the Holy Spirit is a completely different entity, guys. All right? So when you don't see my page no more and it's on private, you're going to have to need an email. You're going to have to do a little bit more harder now. It's going to be harder. Because I know I share other people's content too. So that I'm not the only one speaking what I speak in my knowledge. This video is only going to be 10 minutes. Okay? I still will do TikTok sessions, so you can find me on TikTok under XMandell Evansx. No, it's XMandell Evansx. Okay? And so if you want to find me on there doing therapy, I can do it, but I don't really be on there all like that. I'm going to have to leave a lot of groups because my information is valuable, but it's not accepted during these times yet, okay? So my daughter's in turmoil right now. They're in danger, and so I got to get them back. So if you see my video, you better share this shit. You see this video and you don't share it, you see it in private, then you'll know why. This will be the only video that's going to be in private, because I know that private will not get my channel removed at all, because I only gave it to a certain amount of people, and I think that's probably best. Before my channel gets removed, I better remove it, because that's what the Spirit says, you know. A lot of bad things will be happening in America if this channel gets removed. No, if it gets put on private. So I just want you to get your heads up. And I need you guys to remember, and you women to remember what I say here. For you guys, have higher standards, focus on your health over wealth. And you women, keep your legs closed and get permission from your fathers. That's the only message I have. And the rest of the information will be private, okay? Because that is what I have to do, okay? I'm not super rich. If I got super rich or I get my daughters back, then it won't be private, okay? But of course, if my daughters don't get returned back to me by tomorrow, if it's postponed in any way, it's getting shut down. And it's going to be turned into private. It's not going to be no longer public, peoples. All right? Just want you to understand that. And then everything else after that, I will have to start doing everything privately, because people are taking advantage of knowledge and stomping all over it, but not put it into any use. Do you understand? Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. Because I have to take some drastic measures because I have daughters. I can't do the things that I used to do back in my heydays as an escorter and the gigolo and all the other stuff. I can't do that stuff because you guys can't do that shit anyway. No, I am not for sale, but I still do my Cash App Father's Counsel thing. I still do that. If you look down below, you can see the Cash App. You can send me a message through the Cash App, and then I can contact you. I got WhatsApp. My Facebook is going to be private as well. I'm going to be removing Martha's knowledge on my Facebook because it's irrelevant. Emerald Pillars shall be removed off of the Facebook as well, because it seems to be not really catching on to society. But it's okay, because I am cringy in a way, and I understand that I am eccentric and indigo, and I don't care what people think, and that's a good thing. But the problem is that people these days don't like education. They don't like research. People love religion. They have no morals. They don't believe that themselves are gods. They don't believe in anything. They just believe what other people say because they're NPCs. But that's what's going to happen. So this today will be my last video, and this will be my last bit of advice. I think I made a video in the past about I thought I was going to die, okay? It's the life path number 9. I think it was on Martha's Knowledge, the first one. It says it had a big old 9 on it. If I put a photo up blocking my face, that means it's something important. So if you follow me, you know what kind of knowledge I have. You know I'm old school. Born in the 1970s and 80s. I take care of myself more than most people do, because I'm holistic and a lot of other things too. So check my description down below. But that's all I really got to say, guys, because I'm getting tired of the little games. So I guess the Spirit wants me to go incognito because I'm going to be rich and I may slip up or something like that. But tomorrow will be the day when I start doing it. If I got rich, then it will probably buffer it and counter it, and then I won't block it. But tomorrow, if I don't get my daughters back, I am going incognito. Got it? All right. I love you all, but I despise the many of you, and I enjoyed most of you, and I don't know what's going to happen into America, but it seems to go on the right path. Suffering leads to better outcomes overall, so people can understand the gist of a man and a woman too, okay? And everybody in between. Peace.